At some point in time, you're actually going to find a home that really, really impacts you. And at that point, you have to determine, am I going to make an offer? Sometimes, if it's too early in the stage, your logical brain will kick in and go, I've only seen like 3 houses, so there's many more out there. Should I really go ahead and put in an offer? And I'm going to say, I think the answer is yes. You know when you know, and you've really got to trust that instinct. People have lost the right homes for them many, many times over the years in my career, simply by saying, there's so many more. I don't want to jump on the first one, or that one, yeah, it's really nice, but maybe there's something better. The concept of maybe better typically loses the best one that was available. Got to be really careful. So, quick story. Way back in the day, I had a young couple who was looking at houses and their parents came along. They saw 3 houses before they found what I considered anyhow the right one. It hit all the buttons, but it's their first time. They're first-time buyers, etc. They didn't want to make a commitment to putting forth an offer. Their parents, attempting to give them good counsel, determined, you know what, you guys need to go look at some other houses. Make sure this is the right one. Well, we went and saw a pile of houses, and at the end of all of that, this one still stood out. It was the 3rd that we saw of, I can't even tell you the number, probably close to 30. So I went back to the agent who had that listing. I wanted to ask questions about closing date and offer flexibility, price flexibility for an offer, and the agent indicated that it was actually sold. So in that moment, I realized, you know, it doesn't matter if it's the 3rd or the 30th. Know when you know. When you get that reaction, it makes total sense. It fits with your financials and it checks off all your boxes and you're excited about it. Definitely go for it, because you'll regret it for the most part if you don't. You probably realize that at some point in time, a real estate agent is going to be required if you're buying a home that's listed through the multiple listing system. So the question at the end of the day is, do you choose the home first or do you choose the agent first? Some people who are looking to buy homes, they will call every listing agent. So they have very sparse interactions with 5, 6, 7, 8, 10 people, and they have no relationship built. Nobody is looking out for them. Nobody is giving them quality information and guiding them and letting them know about the market and what's happening with that sector of real estate. Is it selling fast? Is it reducing a lot? What's going on? None of that information is available simply because you don't have a relationship with somebody that's taking care of you. So at this point, I would encourage you to think about buy the home through an agent that you trust is probably a better approach than ending up with an agent just simply because they had that property for sale. It doesn't mean because you end up with an agent that you're going to get proper representation. And I think at the end of the day, that's a very important thing that you should consider.